Hi, this is Jay with LifeShown. Today I am going to talk to you about a TPK, a total party kill, because this just happened in my group. So stay tuned. Okay, so the group has just wiped. No matter if you're the DM or the players, you need to think about what just happened. Was it the DM's fault? Was it the player's fault? Was it no one's fault? This is an important thing to ask if you're the DM or the players, because something might need to change about how the game is run. Because no one enjoys to be killed over and over and over again. So, with that said, I'll explain what happened to my group. My group went in to fight what I thought was a very low EXP, low challenge rating fight. It was 2 CRs below the group, and yet they all wiped. Why? Me as the DM, I think it's kind of just one of those things that happened. I don't really blame the players, but I also don't think it was my fault. Here's why. They went in to fight a vampire, and the vampire has dominate. So it dominated one of the players. Now, me as a DM, knowing that this was one of the stronger players, instead of saying kill all the rest, I said protect me. So it was trying to fight off the rest of the group, but instead of trying to protect, it went and attacked and killed basically the entire group. Is that his fault? No, because that was his character. His character was a blackguard, or anti-paladin, however you would like to say it. So he was kind of that type of player. Was it the group's fault? They never attacked him, really. One person tried. One person healed him because she channeled and didn't have selective channeling. So I wouldn't say it's their fault, even though they didn't put up much of a fight, because they also didn't want to attack their own group mate. But with that said, how do we prevent it from happening again and again? He only had to make a save. He only had to roll a 10 to make the save, so it wasn't a super hard save. And as a paladin, doing a will save should have been easy, so I planned on him being able to make it at least once, and he didn't. So he just went around and killed the entire group. So where do we go from there? If it was my fault and the players came up to me and said that they think the encounter was too strong, I would happily tone them down, make them more small things to fight instead of one big thing. But this was just a precursor to a boss, so I didn't put a lot of time into this fight. But with that said, me as the DM, if this was the player's fault, if they just went in and didn't plan, should I change? I don't really think so. I think it's okay for players to die. It's not good to have a total group wipe. I agree. But sometimes it might need to happen to teach them something. Like now, they know if somebody's mind controlled, they're just going to put them down. They might not kill them, but at least knock them out, do something. If this was one player's fault, if he caused it, if this was not a RP type thing, then I would pull that player aside and talk to him and see why he was trying to harm the group. If it was an RP type thing, then I would have the group talk to him, see why he wants to play that type of thing, and see if the entire group would like to play that type of thing. Do they want to all play evil type things? Do they all want to play the player against player type game? and then go from there. But this is a good way to ask those types of questions if you've already been playing for a while, and people might want to change. But with that said, okay, you're dead. Blame has been cast or not cast. Now what? I think this is a very good chance to explore a new part of the world. Don't have your players start in the same thing. Have them start in some other part of the world where they don't know what's going on. They might want to go back to where they were, they might not. But either way, this might be a good chance for them to see something that they maybe would have never gotten to see. Start them off in a small town on the other side of the world where there would have been no excuse for them to start there. Stuff like that. They can also play roles in the group that they wouldn't have played before, and talk as a group and decide who's playing what. Where when I normally start a game, they might talk some, but normally I don't encourage them to talk to each other before they design a character. So this might be a good chance to actually allow stuff like that, or allow, like, the one guy that killed the entire group in mine, I brought him back as undead, and now he's playing as that because he did her will very well. So he got a perk for that. Do I want to really encourage him killing a group? No, but I also don't want to just kill his guy off because he was mind controlled with him not having a say. I don't like to kill players unless they were actively made a very bad choice. So I would view it as a good chance for the group to talk as a whole, because you're all going to have to make brand new guys to begin with. So this is a good time to see where you want the game to head, if you want to go in the same way, or if you want to go a new path, or if you want to play the path of a bad guy now instead of a good guy. It's once the party is completely wiped, talk it out as a whole, do something else. I never allow players to play the same thing twice in a row, ever. So this allows them to build up their skills as a role-play type game. This is a good chance to do something like that. So those are just my thoughts on a TPK. If you don't agree, please write below. I will respond. If you do agree, please write below, because I'm sure people won't agree. And always feel free to like and subscribe, and please share this clip if you know somebody who has been wiped and they either rage quit or they just rolled with the punches and started the game right up again when they should have changed something. So thanks for staying tuned, and this has been Jay from LifeShown.